This is Gil Cedillo. I'm joined by my colleague Marquise Harris Dawson. This is the Housing Committee of Wednesday, February 12th, 2020. We're in City Hall, room 1010, 3 p.m. This will be a very short, very substantive, meaningful meeting. We are ready to move forward. Public comment. I'm calling Antonio Ramirez. Three times calling Antonio Ramirez, not evident. Now we're moving to Mr. Wayne Spindler. Mr. Wayne Spindler calling him. Third call, Mr. Wayne Spindler, not evident. We're going to move forward with the policy matters before us. Item number 1.
Committee Chair, are you closing the public comment period?
Yes, public comment is now closed. Item number 1 is a disposition and development agreement for development of affordable housing and transfer of city-owned property located at 456 through 462 West 9th Street in San Pedro in CD 15. Can we get CAO and HCID to come up to the table? We have recommendations from the CAO, I believe. Need to be read into the record.
Okay, good afternoon, council members. The CAO report was posted, but that's fine. I could go ahead and read the recommendations
Please.
into the record. Recommendations that the council, subject to the approval of the mayor, authorize the general manager of the Housing and Community Investment Department, HCID or designee, to negotiate and execute a disposition and development agreement, DDA, with the selected developer, Link Housing Corporation and National Community Renaissance of California, Inc., developers for 3 city-owned parcels located at 456 through 462 West 9th Street, assessor parcel number 745-007-902, 461 through 473 West 8th Street, APN 7450007-9000, and 457 West 8th Street, APN 7455007-903, or the developers to be formed limited partnership as a condition of financing based on the key terms and conditions negotiated with the developers and attached to the HCID's transmittal dated January 15, 2020, and in substantial conformance to the draft DDA attached to HCID's report. And 2, authorize the general manager of the Los Angeles Department of Transportation to effectuate a non-financial transfer of jurisdiction and control of certain properties located at 456 through 462 West 9th Street, 461 through 473 West 8th Street, and 457 West 8th Street to HCID to assist in the assembly of land for the development of affordable housing.
Any questions? HCID, are you good with that?
We don't have any questions. We're really pleased to bring this project forward. I'm here with Rick Tonthad and Eve Bacharach. I'm Helmi Hissarik. This is the team that negotiated the deal. It's 91 affordable family units on a former LA DOT parking lot. It includes some public parking, and it's in downtown San Pedro, and we think it's a really excellent project and looking forward to getting it going.
We covet the ease with which this is happening, and love to replicate it in the Northeast.
Indeed.
Mr. Harris Dawson.
I concur.
Concur. Approve the CAO's recommendation. No objection. So be the order. Thank you.
We should stay up with this.
Yes. Item number 2 is another disposition and development agreement for development of affordable housing on city-owned property at 5623 and 5633 Elmer Avenue in CD2, Mr. Krikorian's department. And I believe that's a project working with what was formerly Habitat for Humanity, now Homes for Families. I believe you got recommendations to read in.
Yes, subsequent to the release of HSID's transmittal, there were two revisions that are going to be reflected in the CAO report's recommendations. Number one, it was to replace the key terms and conditions attached to HSID's report in order to make a correction. And number two, that instead of requesting authority to execute a DDA, HSID's going to request authority to execute an owner's participation agreement instead. And I'll go ahead and read the recommendations into the record.
Please.
That the council, subject to the approval of the mayor, one, replace page 4 of the key terms and conditions attached to the Housing and Community Investment Department HSID transmittal dated January 16, 2019 report with the revised page 4 attached to the CAO report. And two, authorize the general manager of HSID or designee to A, reinstate and extend the term of the negotiating period under the exclusive negotiation agreement, ENA, until December 31, 2020, and to prepare and execute in consultation with the Office of the City Attorney any documents necessary to facilitate or implement such extension for the two city-owned parcels at 5623 Elmer Avenue, assessor parcel number 2337-035-901, and 5633 Elmer Avenue, APN 2337-035-900 in Council District 2, and B, negotiate and execute an owner's participation agreement, OPA, with the selected developer of the two city-owned parcels located at 5623 Elmer Ave and 5623 Elmer Ave, Home for Families, developer as a condition of financing based on the key terms and conditions negotiated with the developer and attached to the HSID's report as amended and in substantial conformance to the draft OPA attached to this report. And three, instruct the city attorney to prepare and present an ordinance to effectuate the sale and loan-related documents and other ancillary documents for 5623 Elmer Avenue and 5633 Elmer Avenue to Home for Families.
HSID?
So again, we have a project on a site. This is a site that was transferred to the city by the redevelopment agency. It's one of the few sites that came over asking us to do for sale housing, and the council member wanted that to continue being the case here. It's 12 units, 3-bedroom homes that will be sold for $347,000 in the valley to a population, to veterans that are earning between 80 and 120% of the area median income. There are some social services combined attached to the houses, and it's really targeting folks that may be experiencing PTSD or other issues. So it's going to provide some stable housing for veterans in the valley. And again, the land development team put this one together, and it was a learning experience for us because we haven't done that much development of for sale. So we're really happy to bring this forward.
Great. Okay. This move the item without objection. This will be the order.
And for clarification, Chair, you're approving the CAO report?
Yes, approving the CAO's recommendations and the report. Does that clear the desk for us?
Yes, that clears the desk.
Okay, well then, without further ado, we'll move for adjournment. No objections. Thank you, everybody, for joining us this afternoon. Short but substantive.